Ooh, it is a little chilly out here. Hey, taking you along and with an adventure with me right now. I'm at this beautiful park in Phoenix, just to get an idea. Ooh, look at those storm clouds coming in. Ooh, oh yeah, it's already raining in Phoenix. Let me look behind you. You can see maybe. Where's that? It's so much darker in person. Yeah, it's really coming down. You can see it right there. That's the center of Phoenix. It's really, really coming down. I'm gonna put this in here so I don't get struck by lightning. Hey, I'm in my camper van right now. Um, I'll give you a little tour of it here in a second, but um, I wanted to try out something new because coming off of, did you guys hear about the story how they lost? I'm going to see if I can put this down. Lost all power in Spain, part of Portugal. Um, there's people hiking behind me, part of France. And, one thing that, people that were there were saying were it's a good thing they had Starlink because they got internet. Oh, hi, Sue. Hi, Bev. Yeah, I mean, there is lightning and thunder going on, but I'll be careful. Yeah, they just I don't know. Can you see those people hiking right there behind me? Here, I'll stand this way. There they go, right there. They're gonna hike that mountain right there. The trails are right here, but anyway, in light of that, something that saved a lot of people was they had Starlink. And so I'm using Starlink right now, which is really cool because I can be here in the desert and I can bring you guys with me on adventures now because I can go wherever I want now, which was my hope for. So it's really, really cool. And this is not an ad, you guys know that. But did you know that the cheapest plan for Starlink is only $50 a month to get internet anywhere? Which is so cool because and then I'll show you my little Starlink device because 'cause I'll give you a tour of my van here in a second. But, yeah, and then the cool thing is if you don't use the internet, you can put it on pause, and then they won't charge you at all until you wanna start using it again. So say you take 2 months off. I swear this is an ad, I just think it's cool. And then you always have internet as a backup. You can always have access to the internet because it connects to a satellite. So there you go. I think it's super modern, and it's in this day and age, it's a really good idea to have, especially when you need internet. Like me, I need internet. I need internet for my work. Okay, so let me one more time. I'm going to show you around here how pretty it is. I kind of want to test out how far does this signal last because I'm on my laptop. I'm hooked in. Let's see how far the signal goes. I'm going to walk. See, where is the trail entrance? Oh, it's over here. Here, look really cool. So see, I'm gonna kind of walk that way, see how far we can get without someone running me over, right? I'm checking my bars. Oh, if I lose it, I'll. Wow, I still have. Wow, I can get this far away. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna start going up the trail, but if I did, I would just go up there, and then it just kind of loops around. Yeah, and then goes way up there. Oh, it's getting kind of windy out. Ooh, it's getting darker over there too. Okay. Well, we needed this reprieve in the weather because I heard it's going to be in the 70s here in Arizona for the next couple days. And then it's supposed to hit 100 degrees by this weekend. So, okay. Well, okay, I'll show you the outside. Here's my little road trek. Yeah. Um, I searched high and low for one of these for probably 3 years. And then got a really good deal on it from this social worker that I met. She wanted to get married, so she used the money for her wedding, and then I got a wonderful road trip. Well, let's go inside. I haven't turned any lights on because I'm also. Oh wait, let me put this down so I don't break my knee. Okay, I'm gonna get in now, and then we'll see if we can turn some lights on here in a second. Okay. Okay. So kind of dark in here, I guess. I'll show you where I have the Starlink hooked up. Wait, how do I want to turn? Let's see. Oh, that's the back. I'm gonna get dizzy here. Uh, it's hard to move around in here with a laptop. Okay, so there's the dash. This is where I have the Starlink hooked up. It's this. I don't want to move it because I don't want my signal. Here's my hand. It's literally the size of an iPad. How great is that? And you can put it on your dash, it'll work. I was almost having to move it outside, but it got the satellite signal, so we're good. So this front front of the van, you know, pretty basic, right? And then turn you around here. We're gonna go out this way towards the back. Oh, you guys are so funny. You're being so patient. Thank you. Okay. It has a microwave, and here's the little we got I have stuff on the stove. Okay, so we have our stove, um, cute little sink, right? Little prep area. Um, and then there's the bed in the back. Has little camper vans on the blanket. How cute is that, right? Pretty big bed. I mean, my goodness, like I can get really comfortable in here. Like that's plenty of that is plenty of room. And it's extremely I got a really good mattress in here, so it's very, very comfy. And oh, and then here, when I'm laying in bed, here's my screen. I can watch movies if I want. And then this is what I love. So this is the bathroom and shower. So let's open that up. And then, so there it's got a little toilet. Here's the shower. Like you close this door here, and then you have the shower when you close up the door. And this there's a ring. You're supposed to put a shower curtain like above here, and there's your shower, I just think that's so cool. This is all in one little van. How cute, right? Okay, so, and I like it too. Like I'm standing straight up. And when I was younger, um, my they weren't really relatives, they were friends of ours watching our okay, it wasn't my summer house, it was my stepmom's summer house they had in Idaho. Anyway, they would live there during the winter when we weren't there, and they had a camper van, and every day I wanted to go out and play in that camper van. I thought it was the coolest thing. I always wanted one. And I don't go to a lot of places. Maybe I go somewhere once a year in this thing. I just think it's so fun. Did you guys always want a camper van? Hold some piece of wood so the lightning doesn't get you. Oh, yeah. I have rubber shoes on, if that helps. Oh, it's gloomy in there in Ventura County. Yeah, there must be a storm all over the West here. See a little bit of the back. Oh, the lights are coming on now out there. That light just popped on. Um, yeah. And okay, now here's the power I'm using. Um, I'll show you down here. I think this is a really good thing to have too. Again, for those blackouts that they had in Spain. Oh, you know what? And then I have these windows up here. See, the curtain's got a little wet. Here, we'll open that up because let some of that light in. And then you can see the windows up there. There. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's getting dark out there. So here's the windows, I love that too, like having a skylight in here. Oh, that makes it nicer in here. Um, but here's the battery. So let me pan down. Do you see that? It's one of those Jackery batteries, and that's what's powering my Starlink iPad right now. So it's really cool because I have nowhere to plug in right now. I was gonna oh, there's a lady out there looking at the sky. She's taking a picture. I was gonna test out to see if I can plug in my TV and my lamp. So um it should be able to hold the wattage. How many watts is this pulling? Oh, 130. That's not bad. That's not bad. I've heard these things take a lot of power, but it still shows it's at 100%. So that's good. Well, that's my little show and tell about my van. Uh, very nice. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, it's just kind of fun. Um, but I did want to because you guys are all the regulars that are here. Um, are you doing anything just to make sure I don't think it'll happen here. I think why Spain lost their power, I could be wrong. Some people are saying solar storms. Some people are saying cyber attack. They're not really giving a good reason why. They said because they're supposedly 100% renewable energy. So they're on like those the wind turbines and solar power. And I don't know if that had to do with it, but I think it's oh, thank you, Kim. Nice fan. Yay, thank you. I think, that could be why, they lost power, any of those reasons, to be honest, but I think it's a good idea to always have, like, I have this battery, I actually have a few of them, and that's my latest thing, is just making sure I have internet. I think $50 a month, and you can even pause that. I think it's a good idea, and I just figured, gosh, if my neighborhood needed internet, at least I would have it for everybody, you know? What do you guys think? Hmm. Um, Also, in Arizona, our, cable and internet company, I wanna say we pay $300 a month for, and that I just don't wanna do that anymore. So we're gonna see how this works out. Maybe we can cancel the other internet. I don't know. Are you guys kinda thinking about that? Have you thought about that? Like, what would happen if the power went out? What would you do? I got my mother a battery too, just so she would have it for anything that she needed in her home. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, okay. I wonder if let's look outside again, see how it's looking. Hmm. Ooh, I have to be careful getting out. Ooh, it's nice out. I like the wind. Oh, it's still raining downtown. Let's see if you can see that. You can kind of see the tendrils of rain over there. Hmm. Oh, it is so nice out there. It doesn't even look like Arizona right now. I feel a few raindrops coming down. Oh, I should have been turned that way. A bunch of lightning just went on down there. I'll hold it like this. I don't think there's any above me. God, could you imagine? Nice, right? It's peaceful out here. Very peaceful. This was really cool trying this out, seeing if this would work. Nice. Yeah. Oh, in the past when I talked about the red ghost of Arizona, it wasn't really a ghost. I don't know what they were seeing, to be honest. But this is the area right over here. And one of my friends that does a lot of these trails, she knows where the cave is, and it's more back around. Let me go down into these mountains here. Haven't found it yet, but she supposedly knows where it is. Anyway, this is where a lot of miners used to work. Um, they used to call this area, where's the highest part? Kind of can't see it because that's blocking it. Iron Mountain, because they used to mine a lot of iron here. Um, I'm sure every now and then they would find other metals, but it was mainly iron. So, so there's that. But oh my gosh, it's so quiet out here. You can just hear my voice reverberating off the mountain there. Really nice. And it's so cool too, because in the middle of Phoenix, we have this nice park that people can enjoy. So cool, right? Okay, let's see. You have a small solar charger, but you need a larger charger. Yeah, I know. I started with the small one. I want to say it costs right now a little over $100. The one that's kind of a handheld, and that can that can run a light, a small fan. It can power your cell phone or laptop, not all at the same time, right? Of course. That's a good one to start with. And then over time, I've gotten the bigger one, and then the bigger one, and then the bigger one. Um, and, so that's not a bad idea because the real big one can run a small refrigerator, a coffee pot. Like, when you make coffee in those coffee pots, that pulls a lot of watts. Um, and then, yeah, it can run kinda everything to kinda keep your home going, right? Um, white lady apparitions. Um, Not that I know of in this area, no. Uh, it's good to be prepared for anything. I know, right? And as I get older, I am figuring that out more and more. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. And to have water purification too. I have that system in here too in this little closet. So the ability to have internet, power, and water, you can't beat that. I recommend it and start small. They even have those Anchor, spelled Anker, those little Anchor battery chargers. That way you will always have power to power up your cell phone. And I want to say they're like $35. And they're a really good brand. They also sell the big batteries too. So Anchor is a really good brand. Besides, I haven't had any problems with the Jackeries. I think they're great. And they recharge. I'm just looking at this car over here. Yeah, he's fine. They recharge really quick. Like when you plug them into a wall, like within 5 minutes, they're all recharged up. It's really cool. Do I dare try to plug in a light on this battery and see if it can handle both? Well, if I go offline, it can't because I really want to see if I can plug in this lamp. So let's come over here. Oh, it's just a tiny little guy, just this little lamp. We're going to see if we can plug that in. Um, let's see if we can get that to work. Are you going to stretch? Do I even have yeah, I have a light bulb. Okay, we're going to bring that over here. Let me unstretch the cord. Let's see if we can get that to work. Oh, yeah. Nice. Let there be light. And there was light. I'm going to put that over there. Oh, geez, sorry. Here's my stomach. Oh, was that going to fit all the way over there? No, that's fine. As long as I know it lights up. That's good. Okay, so yay. See, now we have light. Okay, so now we know this thing can run the internet for satellite and a lamp. That's great. And I can carry this thing with one hand, which is really good to know. Nice. You can run two things off it. Usually I run one thing at a time to be on the safe side. Cars are kind of slowing down. Like, what is that lady doing in the van? What is she doing in there? All right, I'm going to unplug this lamp. Okay. People are like, oh God, she probably lives in her van. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I just don't. If I had to, I would. Winter cold snows. I don't know. I don't ever, I go up north, but I go up north when the weather gets a little nicer. I don't really go in the snow in this thing. I don't like to be cold. Maybe close the door. Yeah, I know, but the scenery is so nice. I don't want to close the door. Yeah. So quiet. So, well, it's not pouring yet. Downtown Phoenix, it was pouring, but out over here, it's a little bit nicer. Yeah. What's that person on the trail doing? Hold on, I got to put my glasses on. I can't tell what if he's just standing still. Hold on. Oh yeah, he's just looking up at the mountain. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, so okay. Anyway, I don't have anything amazing or fantastic to tell right now. Just kind of wanted to try all this out and just wanted to remind all of you, um, starting small and getting things ready in case of, right? I know in Arizona we lose power anyway because it gets so hot here. By the way, I did read that we're supposed to have unseasonably warm summer all over America and especially here in Arizona. And when everyone's running the air, we do get power outages. So, oh, thank you. My little hat. Uh, yeah. Okay. Well, very good. This wasn't going to be a long one. It was just like, hey, want to come and try this stuff out, show you guys the van. Bev, let's see what you're saying. Many people in our community have campers. They come in handy. Yeah, for sure. It's just a fun hobby. I just love kind of tootling around in this, it's fun. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to pack it up and head home. Just wanted to make sure this worked. Wanted to try out to see if I could do a live because now I know I can bring this anywhere. That's pretty cool. All right. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'll see you all soon. Okay.